Uganda has formally been celebrating the International Human Rights Day for close to 3 decades now, after the 1995 constitution that established the Uganda Human Rights Commission. As stakeholders gathered to mark the day in Kampala, politicians and rights defenders put to task the Electoral Commission and police to explain the brutality during opposition campaign trails that has claimed some lives.
When should we trust the police? When should we feel proud of our Uganda police force? That really we can actually send Uganda police force to Kenya and they actually, maybe Kenya can come and benchmark. When can we feel proud of Uganda police? Not only in elections, but all through.
The question is going to remain, for how long are we going to do this? We've done this since 2016, since 2021. Even up now, actually the surge of violence and lack of transparency that is ongoing has actually led to a spillover to an extent that it's attracting international attention, something that we are criticizing ourselves right now.
Police have said, you know, these people throw stones, these people assault people. I don't think that out of over those 400, we have even 20 people charged with assault. We don't even have 20 charged with throwing of stones. In Barara, when we arrested 89 of our supporters, the charges were very different from what the police say.
In response, Dorothy Chobutunji, a legal officer at the Police Directorate of Human Rights and Legal Services, said some of the incidents are regrettable, but noted that often they act accordingly to maintain order.
Yes, it is our mandate to maintain order. And while we maintain order, we work within the law. The law gives us the powers. At the same time, the law gives us the power to suppress disorder. The law also gives situations where we are able to restrain some of the rights because they are not absolute, especially the right to assemble, the right to association. They are not absolute.
Electoral Commission spokesperson Julius Muchunguzi has also condemned incidents of violence and called for concerted efforts among all stakeholders to ensure peaceful polls.
These incidents, isolated as they are, regrettable and condemned as they are, they shouldn't be a characteristic in our electoral process because the Commission does not organize violence. The Commission organizes elections on the basis of the expectation that the actors will act peacefully.
The Uganda Law Society has since created a rapid response pro bono team that has so far secured bond for 37 people arrested during the NOB campaigns. Apio Afra, the head of rule of law at the Uganda Law Society, however, says the team is so thin on the ground compared to the number of people who urgently need legal services.
Political parties, train your people, train your polling agents so that everybody is aware of the law and nobody falls on the wrong side of the law.
NRM's retired Major General Awichpola Okwir has challenged state agencies to act professionally because it's the party's reputation at stake. He has also condemned the goons who often dress in NRM t-shirts.
Moved along the street in yellow t-shirts, attacked people, even robbed a former CID director, Grace Akulu. And there were many in yellow t-shirts. When they were taken to court, they said, we are NRM.
Days after Uganda Human Rights Commission chairperson Mariam Wangadia stated that she feared for her life due to persistent criticism, personal threats and intimidation from unknown sources, Wangadia has in a turn of events announced that the human rights situation in Uganda is not dire.
I wish to report to you partners gathered here that despite pockets of incidents here and there, the human rights situation in the country, as we crown the year 2025, is not dire. We just need to remain vigilant.
Rights defenders across the globe have called for constant vigilance if human rights are to be protected.
When rights are violated, whether through discrimination, violence, or denial of basic freedoms, the very fabric of society is weakened.
Uganda ranked 126th out of 142 countries in the 2024 World Justice Project Rule of Law Index, representing a slight decline of less than 1% compared to the previous year. and was positioned 29th regionally out of 34 countries in sub-Saharan Africa, with Rwanda, Namibia and Botswana leading the region. Juliet Nalwoga, NTV.
Thank you.